Anabolic beat.
Resources can be divided up into human and material resources, assets that people have at their disposal. Material resources: bridge, roads, houses, decline through use were areas. Human resources: the ability to read, ride a bicycle, improve our skills through use. Human capital describes the sum total of a person's abilities, knowledge, and skills. Education is one way to develop human capital. Related to this is the concept of social capital. The term social capital is gaining the importance in the family relation field and management is considered part of a person or family. Social capital as a dynamic concept. Social capital can be considered as resources embedded in the relationship among people that individuals, groups, and communities create in which they invest, and which can be used to provide or develop resources or facilitate social and personal well-being. Resource management is the process in which individuals and families use what they have to get what they want. It begins with thinking and planning and ends with the evaluation of actions taken. Three fundamental concepts in resource management are values, goals, decision making. Values such as honesty and trust are principles that guide behavior. They are desirable or important and serve as underlying motivators. Values determine goals, which are sought after, and results. Goals can be implicit or explicit. They can be short-term, intermediate, or long-term. Decisions are conclusions or judgments about some issue or matter. Decision making involves choosing between two or more alternatives and follows a series of steps from inception to evaluation. The skeletal system has four main functions: provide structure and support for the body, provide movement for the muscles from blood cells for the body, and store fat and minerals for usage. Most bones are made up of compact bone, spongy bone, and peristeum. Skeletal system function because the human body is made up of multiple organ systems. Each system has its unique functions to provide support for the body and help it thrive. Although it would seem obvious that the main function of the skeletal system is to provide structure and support, the skeletal system also has many other roles within the human body. Here is a list of all the functions that the skeletal system provides for the body. Number, operations, rate, and ratio. Every branch of mathematics and nearly every application of mathematics uses number and operation in essential ways for reasoning and problem-solving tasks. The application in connected mathematics involve whole numbers, integers, fractions, decimals, percents, ratios, and irrational numbers. The overreaching goal in the CMP3 number and operations is to extend student understanding and skill in the use of numbers and operations to represent and reason about quantitative information. There are 10 units in the CMP3: number, operations, and proposal reasoning stand these units aim to extended knowledge of whole numbers, fractions, and decimals, develop the ability to know which representation and which operation to choose, and develop fluency in operations with those numbers, develop concepts of ratio, rate, and proportion, particularly equivalence of ratios, and apply to real-world problems, develop understanding of the meaning of person and facility with application, introduce negative, irrational, and complex numbers, and the structural properties of each number system. Example, suppose there are 10 boys and 15 girls in one class, and 12 boys and 9 girls in other class. The ratio of boys to girls into two classes combined is 22 to 24.
So that your bones would not be weak. Each would live in function and our bones won't break. Take from these the other things our body needs. Shelter, clothing, and education are on the list. Talk to friends and pick up if you are sick. Do not forget to play with friends. Take care of your body each and every day to keep our bodies healthy, strong, and jolly. Yo. Yeah.
There are 5 common structures that we will examine. Here, cause and effect, compare and contrast, chronological order, problem and solution, and description. Cause and effect structures in information text are relatively common. Text structure. Think about your locker or your bedroom closet. Are your books thrown in at random? Are your clothes in disarray? On the other hand, are your books nice and neat and in the order you will need them? Are your clothes hung up in a specific order or neatly folded into piles? If you answer yes to the last 2 questions, then you probably have a clear structure for your locker or closet. This organization helps you find what you need easily and quickly. The same concept applies to writing with a clear text structure or organization of ideas in writing. The reader can easily comprehend the other message. Without a clear structure, the purpose of the text is a loss or hard to decipher. Save timeline, autoplay speed, normal, video quiz course, 45K views, analyzing text structure. Okay, so you know every piece of text has a specific structure. What now? Well, now you must learn to identify and analyze the varying structures. In short, you need to able to recognize the type of text structure and examine it to better understand its meaning. Let's say you are reading many different texts on the topic of the Civil War. Each one will use a specific structure in order to accomplish varying purposes. Let's start by looking at some examples of common text structure.